what's come up for me lately and what is at the forefront of my thoughts is the possibility of healing. I am working with a new quantum energy machine and platform to really transform my health. The first marker was my blood pressure going down. I'm not completely stabilized, but I am well on that way. And it is a quantum capsule that I will start to bring out more and more. But before I get to the actual piece of equipment, which is important, is how important is what I'm discovering, especially with any kind of quantum healing, any kind of quantum technology. If you are not willing to, first of all, participate in your healing, this is not Dr. Fix Me. That's not how this works. It is very participatory healing because the quantum field is participatory. You are not just like you are not a victim to your health, you are also not a bystander to the treatment. You are an active participant in both the process and the actual treatment and healing. You have to take part in healing yourself. And then are you open to the possibility that you absolutely can heal? I'm going to say that again because that is the only way that quantum healing can be effective. And I'm not saying that you buy in, because I also use the caveat where maybe you use this as the placebo to really change your mind about something and it's really your mind doing the work. So what? If you are able to enter a realm in which you're able to change your physical health through the possibility of knowing that you can heal, isn't that worth the risk? What's the risk? What's the risk? The risk is that you have to take responsibility for your own health. The risk is that you have to participate in your own healing. And if you are comfortable, maybe you don't really want to change. If you are very uncomfortable, if you are in the pit, if you are in feeling anguish, and if the pressure of the world is really getting to you and you're having trouble functioning, if your anxiety level is through the roof, if regular things are just coming at you in a way where you just have no shields and you feel so run down, these are all things that can be shifted. They can be shifted with help and tools, but they cannot be shifted if you don't believe they can shift. So what I am discovering in my new study of quantum mechanics is that in the act of observing, we are changing the actual molecules, protons, and electrons around us. In the act of reacting with them, we've created a relationship, and we actually are forming the world around us on a quite literal quantum level. Just like what you have inherited from your family is far less based in genetics, as we were taught to believe, and far more based in the field around your body that holds the pattern of disease. It holds the pattern of the symptom. So what I'm asking you is, are you ready and are you willing to let go of that symptom? If it's a symptom that has defined you, maybe you are identifying your persona with that symptom. Maybe you're actually not a depressive person, but you've been drugged to be for so long, your body has no ability to correct those signals or that pattern that is in the field. Now, I'm not saying stop taking your medication today. What I'm inviting you to examine is, what about the possibility of being a participant in your own healing? And I'm not just talking like you feel better about yourself because you know what lies you tell, you know your root structures. That is imperative. In order to enact change in yourself, you must truly know yourself. In order to go somewhere else, you have to know where you are. And that involves being pretty honest and getting pretty uncomfortable. And once you know what your work is, and you've started the process of doing your own emotional internal work, there are tools out there that will help accelerate that process and help you accelerate the process of moving that energy through your body. I talked yesterday about how embodiment is hard to describe. It's a state of being. It's not a feeling. It's not a meditative technique. You feel that way. And what I'm inviting you to understand and realize is that you have all of these possibilities inside you. And it takes courage to look at something that's been a long-standing issue for you in the eye and say, I don't want that anymore. Because it also has brought you a sense of certainty. You know that. It might suck, but you know it. The possibility over here is, wow, it could be amazing, but I don't know what it is. Are you willing to look at that possibility? That's what I ask you today. Think of an area of your life that you're struggling in, whether it's a spiritual, emotional, physical, I'm not going to say symptom, but it's a struggle, it's a challenge that you're facing in your life. Are you open to viewing an alternative possibility? Would you open that door? That's what comes up for me today, is when you are ready to open that door, the answers come, the teachers come, yes. But you also have to be willing to let go of what you used to be, that which didn't serve you. So that's what's come up for me today. It's what I challenge you to ask yourself today. And I will see you tomorrow.